Through Mark's Gospel, the more Jesus reveals himself, the more people understand about who he is. That's what we'd expect, right? That's the way things normally work. But in Mark's Gospel, it just doesn't seem to be the case. In fact, the opposite seems to be true. In Mark 8, the disciples are on a boat with Jesus and they are worried that they don't have any bread. Now, if there's one thing for sure that we know about Jesus, it's that he's really quite good at miraculously producing lots of bread. But the disciples are really worried about the fact that they don't have any, and Jesus, frustrated as he must be, says this to them. Are your hearts hardened? Having eyes, do you not see? And having ears, do you not hear? Do you not yet understand? He's referring back to chapter 4, when he told us that because of our sin, we are under the judgment of God that has left us blind and deaf. And Mark wants us to see that this is true even of the disciples. The disciples who've been with him from the beginning are no better off than the Pharisees who want to kill him, because they too cannot understand who he is. That is until Jesus steps in. The next episode we see is Jesus healing a blind man. And immediately afterwards, Jesus records Peter saying, "You're the Christ." Peter has had his eyes opened. It doesn't look like Jesus' most impressive miracle, but it's the most significant one so far, because it's the miracle Jesus came to do. He has come to save us from the sin that blinded, to take away the judgment that kept us in the dark, so that we can come to him and enter his glorious kingdom. When you became a Christian, you could say that you made an informed decision, that you thought the gospel was true, and that you wanted to follow Jesus. But it would be equally true to say Jesus performed a miracle on you. He opened your eyes that were blind because of sin, so that you could enter his glorious kingdom. What a miracle.